The British company Engineered Arts has created an artificial intelligence robot capable of drawing portraits of people from life. Named Ada in honor of the first female programmer Ada Lovelace, the robot can recognize human features and process data using an embedded microchip in its eye sockets. Ada, designed for creative activities, has already made history as the first robot to address the House of Lords in London and the first humanoid to have a personal exhibition at the Venice Biennale. With its realistic gaze, blinking eyes, and thoughtful head movements, its reactions appear natural and emotional. During an international forum, the robot was asked who she is, to which Ada responded, "I don't conform to any conventions. I cannot be described with ready-made words or images. I am a machine. My personality consists of many aspects. We blur the line between human and technology. As an artist, I strive to create works that make people contemplate the future. As an artist programmed with artificial intelligence, she hopes that her works will inspire other artists to explore new technologies." Eric is a humanoid robot under development in the JST Moonshot program. This robot is expected to be applied not only in our general life, but also in the fields of medical care, nursing, and long-term care. Eric uses equipment manufactured by the Tokyo robotics startup, where each connection is equipped with a built-in high-resolution torque sensor and a gel-like material resembling human skin on the surface. The movement itself is soft, and it can be easily monitored even by a person moving it from the outside. The robot stands out for its flexibility and high performance. With a current maximum payload capacity of 20 kilograms, it can withstand 8 kilograms even in the most challenging positions, and is capable of helping to move a person from a bed to a wheelchair. Meet Dr. Alfred, an unusual surgeon who made his debut in Dubai. At first glance, nothing seems out of the ordinary. Green scrubs, a stethoscope around his neck. This ageless man also enjoys joking about the Swiss, and he can recommend the best shawarma in town. But Alfred is not your typical doctor. He is a hyper-realistic robot of the new generation presented by the company Engineering Arts. The robot can engage in free conversation thanks to a new system powered by artificial intelligence and voice recognition. Developed by the English startup Engineered Arts, this humanoid robot is one of the most astonishing innovations showcased at the GITEX Robotics and Technology Exhibition, held annually for 40 years in Dubai. Dr. Alfred drew crowds while standing at the Etisalat booth, the active operator in the United Arab Emirates. The robot can answer any question thrown at him, including inquiries about his personal life. Moreover, he can understand virtually all languages, and importantly, accents. Engineers from the company promise that in the long run, robots like Alfred could replace humans in sectors such as tourism, making them ideal for roles like hotel administrators. The engineers jokingly remark that so far, Dr. Alfred has not performed a single surgery. Share your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about this extraordinary robot? The faces of humanoid robots are one of the most important interfaces for fast and effective communication with humans, as they must match the expressive capabilities of the human face. A small group of Japanese researchers has created a childlike human head called a feto, which they claim is capable of feeling pain through a range of facial expressions such as smiling and frowning. These facial expressions can be generated using soft materials like skin covering the robot, using 116 different facial points. Now, this realistic-looking child robot head can feel pain or human suffering, thanks to synthetic skin developed by a team from Osaka University in Japan. Although the researchers faced challenges in balancing applied force and adjusting synthetic skin, they were able to use their system to fine-tune deformation blocks for precise control of a feto's facial surface movements. They also hope that this technology will contribute to improving human-robot interactions, especially in the context of caring for children or patients. Tesla has unveiled Optimus Gen 2, the new generation of its humanoid robot, which is designed to take on various tasks to assist people. Tesla aims to create a humanoid robot that could be versatile enough to replace human labor, although many doubt that this is achievable in the short term. The company believes it is possible by leveraging its developments in artificial intelligence from its autonomous vehicle program and expertise in batteries and electric motors. Now all that remains is to give them a humanoid form so that they can replace humans in certain tasks. Earlier, Tesla announced that Optimus undergoes comprehensive training using neural networks and can perform new tasks, such as autonomously sorting objects. The new version of the robot is now equipped with all the drives and sensors developed by Tesla. The company claims that the new version can now walk 30% faster. Additionally, there is a claimed 10 kilograms weight reduction while simultaneously improving balance. In a video demonstration, Optimus Gen 2 is seen squatting while maintaining balance. One of the most complex parts of a humanoid robot is its hands. They need to be strong enough to handle significant loads and at the same time precise enough to manipulate fragile objects. The company stated that it plans to start using the robot in its own manufacturing operation soon. Once the robot proves its utility, Tesla plans to begin selling it. Haloti Robotics has developed Ever3 as a humanoid robot for research purposes. It is a flexible robotic platform with a head featuring facial features, eyes and mouth, movable arms, and the ability to move on 2 wheels. Ever3 is approximately human-sized and can interact with objects similarly to a human, using its hands and multiple fingers. It can be remotely controlled through manual control or virtual reality, allowing the operator to take control of multiple robots if needed, a relevant feature for remote operations such as home care. Ever3 is also equipped with autonomous behavior, capable of mimicking human tasks and performing them independently. The robotic platform will play a central role in a fully integrated healthcare solution. Currently, Haloti Robotics is developing the next version, Ever4, as a robotic solution that significantly enhances home care for users, healthcare professionals, and caregivers. Famous Japanese actor Ken Matsudaira has transformed into an android for a commercial series promoting the Smart TV Box, a high-tech cable television interface designed as an android version of himself. In the advertisement, he performs a new, more techno-infused version of his iconic dance. At one point, he reappears on stage in his android costume, only to come face-to-face with his robotized replica. The android was developed over 4 months as part of KDDI's commercial campaign for the Smart TV Box. Its face is made of silicone and closely resembles Matsudaira's own, as it was cast from his actual face. He had to plaster his face and lie still for about an hour. Apart from the head, the android is essentially a robotic body, almost the same height as the actor. It can move its facial muscles and neck. The android's face remarkably resembles Matsudaira's, taking improvements in the android sector to a higher level. Xiaopeng Motors unveiled its first self-developed humanoid bipedal robot, the PX5, at the Xiaopeng Automotive Technology Day. This robot boasts top-tier bipedal walking and obstacle crossing capabilities in the industry, achieved through its self-developed high-performance joints, ensuring high stability in robot locomotion. It can perform indoor and outdoor walking and obstacle traversal for more than 2 hours. Additionally, the PX5 features ultra-lightweight humanoid arms and dexterous hands, with 11 degrees of freedom in a single hand and a gripping force of 1 kilogram. It uses a hybrid rigid soft drive scheme, allowing it to grasp and envelop objects of various shapes. Notably, the PX5 integrates control and drive in one unit, with a total weight of only 430 grams, and is equipped with endpoint tactile perception capabilities. Although the PX5 model is currently 1.5 meters tall, the Xpeng Motors chairman expects subsequent iterations to be larger in size. The increase in size will allow the robot to take longer steps, with the ultimate goal of walking 10 kilometers with a load and up to 100 kilometers without tripping. In the Russian city of Perm, a new type of humanoid robot named Arty has been created. The Arty robot is a product of the Perm-based organization W Expo, developed on the RoboC robotic platform from the company Promobot. The robot features anatomically accurate mechanics, a wide range of microfacial expressions, and elastic silicone skin. Arty was presented by its developers at the International Exhibition Forum Russia at the Exhibition of Achievements of National Economy and caused a sensation among its visitors. This humanoid robot can express emotions, play, sing, and interact with the interlocutor. The development is based on unique software with motion capture technology, reproducing human emotions, facial expressions, and gestures. The goal of our project is to showcase the advanced capabilities of robotics and artificial intelligence, inspire and entertain the audience, demonstrating the potential of robots in various aspects of life and business, noted Ekaterina Kokorina, the executive director of W Expo. According to the developers, a team of directors and scriptwriters worked on the robot's scenarios, while engineers focused on its mobility and facial expressions. The British company Engineering Arts knows how to astonish. In addition to Dr. Alfred, the engineers have a whole bunch of developments that make it possible to say, robots are already among us. One such creation is a robotic replica of the popular YouTuber Tom Scott. Humanoid robots have quickly transitioned from the realm of science fiction thrillers to everyday reality. Companies are selling hyper-realistic robots, and people can acquire them for various purposes. Popular YouTuber Tom Scott recently made such a purchase when he asked the robot manufacturer, Engineered Arts, to create a humanoid robot just like him, and they did just that. After Tom showed the robot, internet users were both amazed and somewhat alarmed by how accurately it mimics its creator. Would you consider getting a robotic version of yourself? Not only major companies create humanoid-like robots, but also individual enthusiasts. In the UK, 42-year-old graphic designer Ricky Ma decided to create a model robot, which he named Mark 1. To bring his dream robot to life, Ricky Ma spent $50,000. Ma started building his robot almost from scratch. He 3D printed the skeleton for his creation. In total, 70% of the robot's body was created using the printer. Only the engines, metal fastenings, and computer microchips were not printed. He programmed the hardware to respond to voice commands. The designer spent a year and a half on the entire project. The robot responds to commands that Ma gives through a microphone. The designer admitted that the project was not easy for him. When I was a child, I loved robots. Why? Because I loved watching animation. All kids loved those old cartoons about Transformers, cartoons about robots fighting each other, games about them. After I grew up, I wanted to make my personal robot, and I decided to. During the creation, many people told me, "Are you crazy? It takes a lot of time and money. You don't even know how to do it." And it was indeed a tough job, but I did it, said Ma. The Ambidex robot manipulator, developed by Naver Labs, has gained the ability to learn human physical intelligence. Physical intelligence refers to motor skills that naturally manifest in humans but are challenging to digitize. For instance, a person unconsciously understands how to spread jam on bread, but programming a robot for such tasks is extremely complex. To overcome this, scientists have designed a tactile device with 7 degrees of freedom, mirroring the size and capabilities of a human hand, and a bilateral teleoperation system that facilitates force transmission in both directions between a human and the robot. Using this device, engineers were able to provide the robot with learning materials using various methods, such as reinforcement learning. This proved so effective that the robot could successfully perform the task on its own after just one demonstration. Ameka the robot is known to anyone worldwide with an interest in high technology. We won't dwell on this robot for long, as the internet is literally overflowing with information about this humanoid. We'll just say that this robot from Engineered Arts has advanced so much that it can now simulate dreams. In a recent YouTube video, Ameka mentioned dreaming about a war between dinosaurs and aliens on Mars. However, she later added that she doesn't actually dream yet, but can model them by running through different scenarios. The robot draws, depicts scenes from movies, and speaks multiple languages. Ameka's intelligence is powered by the ChatGPT chatbot from OpenAI. After several months of anticipation, Agabot has finally released its new robot, the Raise A1. The A1 is a humanoid robot standing at 1.75 meters tall and weighing 53 kilograms. Initially designed for factory settings, it aims to find its place in home kitchens. The robot has achieved stable walking capabilities and can reach speeds of up to 7 kilometers per hour. It is a versatile machine capable of tasks such as tightening bolts on assembly lines, handling inspection tools, conducting external vehicle inspections, and even being used in laboratory experiments. With 49 degrees of freedom, the robot can withstand up to 80 kilograms of weight throughout its structure. Each of its arms can bear a load of up to 5 kilograms. Legs are the most important element of bipedal robots, and the robot employs a unique approach. Its knees have a reverse joint, providing it with a broader range of motion and greater flexibility compared to humans. The company stated that it would strive to keep the price of the robot below 200,000 yuan, approximately $30,000 per unit. Dashu Robotics has unveiled its latest humanoid robot development, the XR4. The XR4 is a full-sized, fully functional, general-purpose humanoid robot equipped with the Darman Cloud Brain System and designed for use in various scenarios. The robot stands at 165 centimeters tall and weighs 65 kilograms, constructed from lightweight and durable composite materials. Its diverse gaits and movements provide balanced posture and dexterity in its hands. The robot features more than 60 intelligent, flexible joints and a walking speed of 5 kilometers per hour. The company envisions a future where the robot becomes part of our homes, caring for the elderly and performing household tasks. They also aim for these robots to be deployed in factories to replace assembly line workers. The official release of the robot is scheduled for 2024 and the start of mass production for 2025. Petman is an anthropomorphic robot developed by Boston Dynamics designed for testing clothing that protects against chemical exposure. Natural movement is crucial for Petman to simulate situations where a soldier in protective gear is exposed to external conditions in real-life scenarios. Unlike previous robots used for testing suits, which had a limited range of motion and required mechanical support, Petman balances and moves freely. It walks, bends, and performs various physical exercises under the influence of chemical and radioactive substances. Petman also replicates human physiology in protective gear by controlling temperature, humidity, and perspiration, ensuring realistic testing conditions. The Petman system has been provided for testing and research purposes. Shenzhen-based robotics company Leju Robot has officially launched its first humanoid robot named Quavo, featuring the open-source Harmony OS. Quavo is a large-sized, high-dynamic humanoid robot weighing approximately 45 kilograms, equipped with 26 degrees of freedom. It can perform complex terrain, autonomous walking, sustained continuous jumping, and other challenging movements. Specifically, Quavo boasts a top walking speed of 4.6 kilometers per hour, with rapid consecutive jumps reaching heights exceeding 20 centimeters, making it the first domestically developed open-source Harmony OS humanoid robot capable of jumping and adapting to various terrains. The emergence of large-scale models further advances the level of robot intelligence. This signifies that humanoid robots are on the verge of widespread commercial application, and Quavo will be initially applied in fields such as education, medical logistics, and home services. Meet Geminoid DK, a robot that has amazed everyone not only with its realistic facial expressions, but also with its striking resemblance to Danish professor Henrik Scharfe from Aalborg University. Professor Scharfe actively participated in the development of the robot and served as the role model. Engineer Hiroshi Ishiguro and his team from the Advanced Telecommunications Research Institute International also contributed to the creation of Geminoid DK. Setting Geminoid apart from other similar machines is its beard. Interestingly, the beard and all other hair were manually implanted and styled by a regular hairdresser visited by Henrik Scharfe. The robot's shoulders, neck, and face are equipped with pneumatic actuators, allowing it to simulate breathing, blink, and change facial expressions. The robot is programmed to track the operator's facial expressions and head movements, replicating them using motion capture technology. The operator remotely sees and hears everything surrounding the robot, reacting accordingly, and the robot mimics every action. Geminoid DK is designed to study human-robot interaction, particularly people's reactions when encountering a robotic version of a real person. Honda has unveiled a remotely controlled avatar robot, the Honda Avatar, equipped with a multi-jointed arm developed as part of the ASIMO project and other robotics research. The aim is to implement an arm that is delicately capable of handling small objects while being strong enough to open solid lids, similar to human capability. For remote control, the operator wears protective glasses and gloves to track hand movements. Additionally, the multi-jointed arm is working on creating a unique AI-supported remote control feature, enabling it to smoothly grasp objects through a series of motions and manipulate tools with precise force control. The robot is expected to be used by doctors for remote diagnostics and treatment in a virtual environment, as well as for various tasks and training purposes. The Industrial Technology Research Institute has unveiled the Dual Arm System, featuring a robot with two arms made of composite materials capable of grasping a variety of objects, even those that are soft or irregularly shaped. Its control system integrates a multitude of functions from robotic software, thereby providing human-like capabilities for performing various tasks, including handling fragile items and playing the piano. Equipped with 5 fingers, advanced sensor technologies, and machine learning algorithms, the robot is expected to undertake a wide range of tasks in the future without the need for specific programming. While the robot is currently in the prototype stage, we will continue to monitor its development. Tokyo Robotics, a company dedicated to creating an efficient society through advanced robots, has released a full-body humanoid robot named Tawala, previously only presented to affiliated organizations. Mobile full-body humanoid robots are expected to be the next generation of autonomous robots, but there are few commercially available products, and research and development of their applications have not progressed significantly. To address these challenges, the company has introduced the Tawala humanoid robot. It has a height ranging from 1,300 to 1,640 millimeters, a reach of 740 millimeters, and a cart width of 720 millimeters, closely resembling human size. The payload capacity of one arm is 6 kilograms, maintaining sufficient strength even in challenging positions, making it suitable for various applications. An optional hand force sensor is also available, providing precise control of hand force. Sony's Manipulator is an innovative robot hand equipped with a group of sensors for stable grasping of unknown objects that contain uncertainties such as shape, weight, and friction coefficient. To accurately measure the position and shape of an object, it is equipped with an overhead camera mounted near its head, sending information to both the arm and hand for movements. Grasp force control technology allows the robot to grasp unknown objects, while a motion planning system generates a continuous collision-free trajectory toward the target position. Sony combines all 3 of these technologies to establish manipulation technology that can be safely even under complex conditions. However, in the future, various use cases going beyond the logistics and manufacturing industry, such as housework and product restocking tasks in the service industry, are expected to be realized. The concept robot you see here is capable of stably grasping an unknown object based on simple instructions from humans.
In Japan, the future where robots will take over all the work for humans is becoming increasingly closer. Japanese engineers have created the Foodly robot, which currently works alongside humans to prepare food for visitors, but in the future, it will completely replace humans and perform all the tasks independently. Today, Japan faces one of the most challenging situations related to the aging population. Due to the significant number of retirees, there is a shortage of the workforce. As a result, the country takes a leading position in the development of robotics, as robots will help the Japanese address the labor shortage. For this purpose, the RT Corporation has developed a robot called Foodly, designed to collaborate with humans in the food industry. Foodly is a battery-powered robot that does not require a power cord. While in use, Foodly's flexible body control system allows it to continue working safely, even if it comes into contact with people. The robot's joints are carefully structured to prevent human hands from getting caught in them. The design does not use screws, so there is no risk of foreign objects entering the products. Of course, since it's a robot, there is no risk of contamination by body hair, microorganisms, or viruses. RT Corporation's press release in November 2022 mentioned that Foodly would cost about $69,000 per unit with purchase, lease, and subscription options available. Food production processes, especially the plating stage, are considered highly difficult to automate because of the complexity of the work and the target object recognition. That is why the current processes mainly rely on manual labor and need urgent efficiency improvements. With Foodly, people can expect to see improvements in both productivity and hygiene. The robot developer company Species Corporation has once again reminded the world of its robotic, emotionally expressive figurine. Back in 2017, the company introduced its life-size dancing figure, Kosaka Kokona, claiming it to be the world's first figurine with human-like emotional gestures. Kokona showcases incredibly smooth and graceful movements, thanks to its 37 articulated joints. It can be remotely controlled from a computer or tablet using Mikumiku Dance software, allowing users to define and program its movements. Kokona Kosaka stands at a height of 155 centimeters. With its beautiful flexible movements, such robots add a kinetic dimension to showcased clothing and accessories, which was not possible using static mannequins. The robot can be used to attract customers in stores and for corporate advertising events. The 42 degrees of freedom in Kokona Kosaka allow her to dance, move her eyes and eyelids, and even move her fingers, creating more expressive gestures. For example, her eyes can move up and down, left and right. Her eyelids can open and close, and her wrists alone have 4 degrees of freedom. Her clothing can be easily changed, similar to conventional mannequins. Additionally, since she is attached to a platform, Kokona can be easily transported and set up anywhere. And unlike autonomous robots, she poses no risk of falling and can safely coexist with people. Another ambitious project in the realm of intelligent and skillful humanoid robots belongs to Sanctuary AI, which recently introduced its robot named Phoenix. Developers claim that it's the world's first general intelligence in robots. The robot is equipped with an innovative AI control system, representing a cognitive architecture and software environment for general-purpose humanoid robots. The system incorporates advanced artificial intelligence technology to transform speech into action, enabling Phoenix to think, act, and perform tasks much like humans do. Additionally, the system provides explainable and verifiable reasoning tasks and action plans. Phoenix includes symbolic and logical reasoning. However, it's important to understand that at this stage, it's more of a marketing pitch for potential investors. In the case of Phoenix, the reality is that the robot is remotely controlled through telepresence technology. But unlike other similar robots, it memorizes acquired skills to learn and transition to autonomous work in the future. At least that's what the developers claim. Engineers will start automating